So thank you. My name is Mercy Musiemi and I'll be taking you through supply chain management. This is our first class that we're meeting. And to make sure that I'm in the right place, let me know who are in my class. Robert Mwango.
I'm present.
Ella Akinyi.
Present.
Yes, Wanyonyi.
Present.
Kiprotich Timothy.
Present.
Lauren Jesa.
Present.
Thank you. I can see we are all in. So let's begin our today's session. And my name, as I've told you, is Mercy Musiemi. I'm be taking you through supply chain. So supply chain management basically is what you do in daily basis, but we might not be able to define it in the technical terms. So the purpose of this unit is to give you a general understanding of the component of supply chain, the process of supply chain management, a model of supply chain, and the benefits that supply chain provides for businesses. So supply chain management does not just happen without a benefit. Of course, it has been put up in place and takes place across the businesses because it gives the businesses some cost efficiency. So by the end of this session today, you'll be able to explain the concept of supply chain, describe the steps of supply chain management process, and explain the benefits of supply chain management. So thank you and welcome. Let's begin. So from your end, Robert,
Yes, madam.
kindly read what you're seeing on your screen.
Supply chain management.
Yes.
Then there is a question, what is supply chain?
Yes.
A supply chain is a network that connects a company to suppliers of raw materials. It is also used to deliver a product to customers. The better the supply chain management, the more of a competitive advantage the company has.
Yes, that is the basic definition of supply chain management. The supply chain generally connects the suppliers from where they source their raw materials all the way to the consumers or the ultimate consumers of their product. So with supply chain management, a company is able to source their raw materials for production, produce the goods, transport them to the end users, the customers, with supply chain management. Thank you. So, supply chain management is a discipline that manages the flow of supplies through all of the stages of production cycle. Supply chain management applies to an organization that executes projects, produce goods, or provide services, as those activities require supply chain to maintain a steady flow of resources. That's where supply chain management comes in. Manage all these processes and activities across the supply chain. So, supply chain is very important in businesses administration field because it generally brings that it brings the inventory control aspects in the across the business. So this supply chain management takes place. It takes place in steps, which are steps. They can be steps. So the process is fundamental to good supply chain as it brings up about the efficiency and the cost effectiveness of delivering goods to customers and making sure that customers get value and even the business become competitive, gain a competitive advantage with supply chain management. So there are 5 basic steps to supply chain process. And the first process Kiprotich Timothy, can you read for us what you see from your end? The first process.
Planning.
Yes. You are seeing planning.
Yes.
Read more about planning, what you're seeing more about planning.
In order to control inventory and the manufacturing process, companies must plan to match demand and supply, which is known as supply chain planning. This prevents overspending on warehouse space or not having raw materials needed for your manufacturing and slowing down delivery of projects.
So yes, thank you. So the supply chain process begins basically with a plan of how you control your inventories in accordance to the manufacturing process. So you first plan according to demand, what you'll be needing. So after you have planned, that's where you go to the second step, which is sourcing. After you have planned what you'll be needing for your manufacturing and how much space you have to hold in your warehouse. Now you go to the next step, that is sourcing. Jesse, can you read to us what you're seeing on the screen about sourcing?
This step involves finding those vendors who can get the goods and services you need when you need them. Sourcing is how you get suppliers when you need them and meet the demand of your customers.
Thank you. So you have planned the inventory you'll be needing for your manufacturing process as a company. Now you have to go to the next step and source for all those raw materials and goods that you require for your manufacturing from the suppliers or from whoever has the raw materials. That is the second step that is involved in supply chain management process. So after you have sourced your products, what do you do with the raw materials? You go ahead and produce as a company what you sourced for, what you had planned to do, you go ahead and do it. So the third step is planning. Robert Mango, can you read for us on the screen what you are able to see about making?
Hello, here is where those raw materials you procured are made into product that meet your customers' demands. This is where assembling, testing, packing occurs. Getting customer feedback is key to delivering customer value.
Yeah, so basically here is putting into practice or utilizing what you sourced from, you sourced at step 2 and producing the final product. So after you produce the final product as a company, you go ahead and deliver the finished product to customers. So let's have Lauren. Read for us what you see about delivering.
Delivering.
Yes.
Getting a finished product to the
Yes.
customer
Mm-hmm.
is the next crucial step in this SCM process.
Yes.
If you are not able to get what you make to your customers, all the previous steps are for naught. This makes delivering key to supply chain performance.
Thank you. So if you don't deliver your products, all the other processes are for naught. So the delivering process is basically transporting your final products to the customer. That is the general distribution process of your products. So after you distributed your goods to the customers, the goods, they might not be certified with the good, Maybe some deliveries have been made, they're incomplete, or they have some defects. So after the customers have received your goods, they either consume them, or in case they have any other inquiries, they will return the goods. And that brings us to the next step, which is returning. So, Robert,
Yes.
can you read for us what you see on your screen about returning?
Returning or reverse logistic
Yes.
is part of what called post-delivery
Yes.
customer support process. It is important to have a clear channel for returns or risk tarnishing your brand. The company can then take this low quality, defective, or expired material and return them to their suppliers.
So thank you. That's all about returning. The various reasons for returning. The returning, when you allow the returning to take place, when you allow returning to take place, you are able to cover the customer's risk of tarnishing your brand because you are able to certify their needs. So let's proceed to finalize our lesson today, which is the various benefits of supply chain management. So when you manage your supply chain, you are able to keep the business competitive, and also you keep the business at space with technology. Another benefit is you're able to create a productive environment. These changes in how businesses are managed have led to the development of supply chain environments, multimedia companies, joint ventures, strategic alliances, and other partnerships, as well as technological environments have contributed to more cooperation among those in supply chain network. And also, having a supply chain management process, it satisfies customers while reducing the operating costs. Customers demand quality and they expect products to be available where and when they want them or delivered on time. So that's why it's the reason why you manage your supply chain management. So we have come to the end of our lesson. Jason. Yes, Wanyonyi.
Yes, madam.
Thank you. Give us a summary of what we have covered today. What have you learned today about supply chain management?
Let Doreen help me, madam.
Yes, thank you. Lorraine, come in and help us. What have you learned today about supply chain management?
Okay, I've learned that a supply chain is a network that connects a company to suppliers of raw materials.
Yes.
I've also learned the process of supply chain management. We have planning, sourcing, making, delivery, and returning.
Yes,
And
thank
the
you.
benefits of supply chain management.
Yeah, thank you. That's all we have learned for today. So you'll be
Thank you.
able to find your assignment from your class rep. I'll forward the assignments there. It is a case study. So take your assignment and submit it in the 7th week of our module. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the day.